Hello fellow tankers, and welcome back on Lautipus. Today's episode will be my first tank review, and I chose to do the Hetzer, or as the real name is, Jagdpanzer 38. Okay, so let's see what the Hetzer is about. So, it's a tier 4 German tank destroyer. It was built in 1944 through the end of the war. As you can see, about 2,500 of them were made. On the Wikipedia you found a little bit more. I mean, it doesn't matter. So what matters is about how it is in the game. And as people say, Hetzer gonna Hetz. And it's true. So when you first get your Hetzer, and you will have everything stock, especially the motors, it's a pain in the ass to drive it, seriously. You just have 100 horsepower and you have to push about 17 ton. Yeah, and it's not that good. Okay, when you finally upgrade it to the last engine, which is alright, I would say. I mean, when you get the Stug, you will see the difference, because the Stug has a good power to weight ratio. I mean, it has a limit, only 40 km per hour, but you can reach it very fast. So for the Hetzer, I recommend you firstly to unlock the engines, because otherwise you will just miss all the action. I mean, it's not really that slow, but I like to be mobile. So next, you will have this 75mm gun. You see the Stug 40 L43. It's decent, I would say. The penetration is alright. Also the damage, I mean, it's kinda not very accurate for a tank destroyer, but for a tier 4 it's kinda alright. So then you have an option of two guns. You have the Derp, the 105, and the 75 Pak 39 L48. So what are the guns about? Well, usually people like derp guns, and I can tell you it's very fun to play the Hetzer with the derp. You can see people on YouTube who killed the whole enemy team alone in the Hetzer. Of course they were top tier. On the other hand, the derp, it's not that useful against higher tier opponents the Hetzer may encounter, like the OI experimental, T150, etc. I know the tier 6s, tier 5s also, because, you know, derps, it really depends. You can one-shot people, otherwise you can't. But for all beginners, I would really recommend you to firstly, at least for 50 to 80 games, to use the 75mm gun, because you get in if this is your first tank destroyer, because you get to feel how to play a tank destroyer, to be behind, to support, to snipe, etc. And also to learn your weaknesses and strong points on the Hetzer, and only then migrate to the derp. And for everybody who is using the derp and it's not sure, on the derp only use high explosive, because the difference in penetration between high explosive and armor piercing is negligible. But if you bounce with the high explosive, you do not, with the high explosive, I mean bounce, you can bounce, it explodes and it does damage. Meanwhile, if you're using an armor piercing, you can bounce and do 0 damage. You may also have some gold ammunition loaded eventually. And yeah, this derp, which is also on the Stug 3, on the Stug 3B, I mean the tier 5 and the tier 4 Stugs, it has the best aiming time of all derps. You see, 1.7. It's really insane. It's kinda accurate for a derp. I mean, everybody who used it loves it. But now let's see the other things. Yeah, the DPM is of course better on the derp, but you don't do all the damage, so I really recommend to use this one at the beginning. It does about 1700 damage per minute. It's not the best in its tier, it's kinda the average for tier 4 tank destroyers, but it's alright. So, as I said, I recommend you firstly to go for the engines upgrade, which shouldn't be that much expensive. 850 plus 400 and plus It's about 104,000 experience. This is about 2 to 3 games, really depends how good you are and if you have doubles, etc. You also need tracks for it. I mean, it's low tier, you don't need a lot of experience, but really, go for the engines because you will feel so much better when you will eventually have some acceleration and power. You can skip this radio if you are just going through to the Stuk, but I recommend you, for every tank you play, unlock everything you can. But this radio, let it be the last thing, because it's almost half the experience points you need for the Stuk. The Stuk is about 13,000 and this is about 5,600, you see. But it's up to you. So let's see some other stats on the Hetzer. So the Hetzer, yeah, hit points is average, weight it's kinda heavy for its tier, so you can also ram other opponents like, I don't know, the M8 E1, the American. Top speed it's 42. You will reach it only when you're going downhill. Usually the cruise speed is about 35 to 38 kilometers per hour, depends on the slope, etc., and terrain resistance, of course. Traverse speed it's okay. I mean, 30 you can get flanked, but eventually the Hetzer is kinda fast to move, but you know, in low tiers you have opponents that turn even faster than you. So let's talk about hull. The armor, of course, sorry. Armor on the Hetzer. So 60 in the front. You see this plate, this upper plate is 60. This lower is also, but you can see that the angle there they are laid down, it's different. This is about 30 degrees, this is about 60 degrees, and the biggest weak spot the Hetzer has, apart, I would say, okay, the only good armor that the Hetzer has is this upper glacis with its gun mantlet. Everything else you will get penetrated. The sides, 20 millimeters of armor. Okay, you may bounce some Panzer 1C or something like that, you know, fast firing small caliber cannons. The rear, only 8 millimeters. This is just about to protect the crew from outside weather, you know. And yeah, but if you manage to hide your lower glacis, you can use some terrain, for example, or something, or a dead tank, then equal tier opponents will actually have problems to penetrate your upper glacis. I mean, it's because effectively this is about 100 millimeters thick or even more, and you can do some damage if you're even angled backwards a little bit. Yeah, the gun depression, the Hetzer is not that good. I mean, you have about 5, 6, 7. I don't know. It's not good, but it's also not bad. It's not a Japanese, you know. Also something else we should mention about the Hetzer. You can only turn your gun to the left for 5 degrees, because this part of the wall is blocking the breach, etc. Meanwhile, you can turn on the right for 15 degrees, which is kinda illogic, you know, because you'd expect to turn the same left for the right, but this is it what it is. So other things we should talk about the Hetzer. Yes, I use small repair kit, etc. I mean, tier 4 you don't really need them, but you can get in a situation when you could won the game if you just had that repair kit to repair your tracks, to fall back or something like that, you know. It's better to have it, because if you win and you have a good game, you will pay the double, triple, even more you will get than the cost of this little one, you know. For equipment, I really recommend you. I use on all tank destroyers gun rammer. I mean, I like to have improved rate of fire. I use ventilation because it improves overall statistics. And then it's really up to you. But you must know that the Hetzer has the worst, or one of the worst, view ranges for a tank destroyer. It's about 260. You see this one here. So you eventually can use binos. If you feel lucky, I mean, if you rely on your team that they will spot, you can use CamoNet to improve your camo values. On the crew, okay, I will take a look at this one because it's much better. So for the crew, I recommend you to go for camouflage. You see, when you reach camouflage 100%, you should swap it on the commander for 6 sense, because in a tank destroyer you don't rely on your armor. I mean, your armor is not being spotted. So if you know when you're spotted, it can save your ass, literally. Yeah. What else can I say? You have also some other tier 4 German tank destroyers, like the... Just a second, let me show them. Oh, we have this one, vehicle details, we have this one, and here is the Hetzer. So, let's see what are these other tanks are like. So, the Hetzer has the same hit points as the Marder 38T. The engine power, I mean, this doesn't, you see, the Stuck has a better engine power and it's not that heavier than the Hetzer. Top speed, I mean, I wouldn't say that they are faster one of the other. The Marder 47, I am impressed. Yeah, probably downhills it goes very fast, yeah. Traverse speed, it's not good, you see. The Marder has 30. And about armor, yeah, the Hetzer has the best armor. I mean, the Stuck has some parts where have... I mean, the Stuck 3... I mean, the Stuck don't have armor compared to the Hetzer. So, what else? We wanted to say view range, you see? 260, meanwhile the Stuck has 310 and the Marder has 320. It used to have even more, I'm sure, yeah. I think Marder used to have 340, something like that, but then they nerfed the view ranges of tank destroyers tier 4 because it was absurd. Especially the 40. But now let's take a comparison the Hetzer with the other tank destroyers of its tier. Yeah, I think they changed how it shows the statistics, but eventually I managed to get all of them on one screen. Mwahaha. So, hit points, this is average, you see. You have tanks that the M8, probably this is for the stack turret, but it doesn't matter. Top speed, yeah, you can see that the Hetzer is kinda in the middle. You have the Lecto and the M8, which are very fast. Then you have the French and this one American, they are kinda slower. Traverse speed, yeah, the Hetzer is not the, it's kinda in the middle, I mean a little bit below. Again, the French being the slowest. Armor wise, the Hetzer has the best armor. Okay, maybe, but you know, 38, if you have 20 or 38, it doesn't really matter because from the side everything can pen you from tier 4 above. What about other things? Yeah, view range, as I said, Hetzer has the worst. I don't know why. I feel cheated for gaming. You should change it. Because, you see, okay, this one actually has the cupola on it, maybe because of it has better view range, but the other tanks, destroyers are open top. Maybe this influences, I don't know. And this is it, guys. And get ready for 2 battles, which I already recorded before, but the first time I recorded the Hetzer review, it didn't work out that well because I was checking a site, and I thought that the program will also record the comparison of these tank destroyers with the Hetzer, but it didn't, and I just ended up talking 10 minutes just to myself. And, you know, it was not so. Blah 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 aside, enjoy the 2 games, one with the derp and one with the 75mm guns. And sorry for the audio quality. Next. Probably you will be asking yourself which gun is better. And I tell you this. Let's check it out. And put this one and let's say that we prefer to spot for ourselves and start. Let's see if the matchmaking is nice to us. Yeah, could be worse, also could be better, but since we are not using the derp, it doesn't matter that much. The only one we may have problem penetrating are the top 3 heavy tanks, depends on how good they are. I mean how effectively they use their armor. So as a tank destroyer, as I showed you already, it's the best thing is to stay behind, especially if you are not top tier, and hopefully I can get into my bush. This is the... no, we are the only another Hetzer we have, and what do they have? Hetzer Marder 38. Yeah, also the Hetzer, you see the silhouette is small. It's a very small tank, hard to spot. No, 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 please don't. T67, move along, move along. Yeah, 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 go away, go away. Also you, also you. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, I like this spot. Always when you are firing through bush. No, this is my. Okay. The silhouette is very small, but always when you're firing from a bush, make sure that the bush is green for you. Otherwise, where was it the target? It's harder to see the enemies. I admit, but. No, missed. Are they already on the top? Yeah, it's not that interesting. Oh, I. Come to Papa, come to Papa. Come on. No, why are you hiding behind the rock? Come on, move forward, move forward, move forward. Yes, we penned him. I mean, we penetrate his armor, so don't get me. You see? No, we bounced. Not good. Come on, show yourself again. Actually, we're running out of tanks up there, which is not good. Come on, show yourself. Show yourself. Okay. We penned again. And again. You see, the sides of the OI experiment are not that good. Is he moving forwards? Yes, he is. You see, the Hetzer doesn't have any problems penetrating targets. Come on. Maybe again? Nah. Yeah. Come on. Okay, I think he's getting tired. I think he has enough of us. Because he's just getting hit and he doesn't see us. Okay, the Churchill. And unfortunately we missed or something, or bounced. I don't know, we missed because it would tell us. Come on, Churchill, drive forwards. Oh, watch what he's doing, the Chinokai. And we tracked him. You see, if he had a repair, hopefully we tracked him again and now he's dead. No, 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 he escaped. But now let's focus again on the... Oh, holy crap. And we are getting flanked, my friends. And we are being kept and I don't see shit. And I'm spotted. Always drive backwards when somebody's trying to flank you and you don't have a cupola. Yeah. Eventually the Chinokai killed us, but we did 1000 damage, probably even more. And the KV-1 is just raging about us being idiots. I really like to see what he did in this game. So, yeah guys, also sorry for the quality, it's kinda worse because I'm recording this at home, where my computer is not that great. It's old, but eventually it's not that big. It's not that big a deal, you know. And let's see. I think we should be one of the best players. I mean, regarding the score. Yeah, looks like we hit. Yeah, we are the second one, and where is the KV-1 who said that we are idiots? Okay, I don't know if it was this one or the second one, but they both sucked. No, they just put one shot out if they're using the 85mm gun, and then we are guilty of losing the game. Yeah, just classic World of Tanks, don't worry. But now, let's take a look at the derp. So, service, no, here. Oh, make sure that you also refill. I'm using only high explosive on this, so... Yeah, regarding the crew, you can use the first skill you should get is absolutely camouflage, or maybe for the commander you can go for recon, so you improve your view range, which is nice. And then probably, yeah, for the tank destroyer the most important is camouflage, and when you reach 100% on it, you can retrain your crew for brothers and arms and start training camouflage again, because it's always nice to have overall better stats. Okay, now the matchmaking was kinda is more kind to us, but I don't like it. You know why? Because I lost before a 76% win chance on this map. Except I was in the KV2 and our team just YOLO'd at the attackers. I mean, can't people read? Keep the friendly base secure or destroy all enemy vehicles. So first of all you have to keep the base secure. You know, eventually if they want to win, they have to come to us, so we can make use of terrain, etc. I don't know what to do eventually with the Hetzer on this map. Don't think the Marder will spot that much. Okay, you see, now I'm using the terrain to lower my to hide my lower glacis, not to lower my lower glacis. Yeah, thank you, brains. Actually, this crew is not very good. It's about 88. Don't know. Oh, target. What are you thinking? And you see, this is why people play derps. They have some artillery, but probably artillery is will not be interested in us. Is the team? Yeah, the team is. Ooh, left. You can see we have some targets there. Fucking no. Ah, you have to give some fucking lead. Okay, I will try to intercept this BT-7 artillery. Oh, that one was lucky. You've seen that one. So the E-20 should be just like, oh no, there is a Hetzer. And you'd better be oi oi. Okay, I missed. One thing that I can do, it's actually ram him. Okay, his tracks are down. And he is out of the game. Sorry, Marder. He's mine. So we are winning, which is nice. Yeah, probably the LTP will need some help. Yeah, eventually they are pushing from the left side. They have their heavy tank, which is not that heavy, but you know. And will the LTP come? No, the T-80, sorry. The LTP was our teammate. Actually, I should show you two win to compare both guns, but you can see the handling even in the defeat. I missed. You see, my upper glacis is bouncing. He will bounce again. Come on, be stupid, be stupid, be stupid, be stupid, be stupid enough. No, and he moved. Because if he would be stupid enough to stay for me to reload, he would be dead meat. Oh. Eventually, if I want to kill him, I have to push. He probably now hit my lower glacis. You like it, don't you? Nah, just kidding. Oh! No! He killed me! Probably I was showing my lower glacis to him. Yeah, absolutely, he saw my lower glacis. Thank you, Marder, for helping. And again you have somebody complaining that we are stupid noobs. So we did roughly the same damage. Come on, team. And now let's finish the type 95 and we can see what results we got in our Hetzer. We are kinda unfortunate that we engaged the T80 alone, because the T80 has some it has some armor and it's angled, you know. It's not that much of the armor, but it's angled and you do less damage. I wonder if I should have used gold, but I didn't have it, so come on. Type 95 versus Type 95, and we won. Incredibly. It's impossible, you see. Victory! Mastery badge first class. We get 2000 damage. Yeah, nice, nice, very nice, very nice. And we are the first one, you see? And where is our Sao, who was complaining that we are stupid noobs? Yeah, he is such a pro, isn't he? Look. He is the first, if you don't count me, the Lux, the Electo, the Matilda, the T80, the Mother 38, the Toldi 3, the STVZ 39, then he is the first one, you see? Yeah, just kidding. So guys, hope you enjoyed this review, and I recommend you should totally play the Hetzer. It's such a fun tank to drive, and let's say for the Hetzer I would give him 5 out of 5 derp star. You will be now asking, what is a derp star? Yeah, you see, it's Patrick, you know, from the SpongeBob, but since you can give stars to something to give it a mark, you know, to evaluate it, and 5 is the most, and that's why I give the Hetzer 5 out of 5. For the armor, let's say 4. For the gun, I absolutely, it's not the SU-85B, which has a very good gun, but you have a choice on the Hetzer, and this is very nice because you have 2 different game styles that you can use, and I really recommend this tank. Yeah, the weakness, as I mentioned, is the lower glacis. So guys, this is it for this review. As I am repeating myself, I hope you enjoyed, and if there is anything else you would like that I should add or discuss about, please tell it. Write in the comment down below, send me a message, whatever. Say it to me in person, because I really want to improve my reviews. I know this one will be actually shit. I'm planning to review but what I want to make for you, I mean actually for the beginners, is a review of the T28, KV1 and the KV85, because I really recommend everybody who should just start playing World of Tanks that he takes this line here. See? T26, T46, T28, KV1, KV1S, KV85, IS, IS3, T10, IS7. Okay, now I really should stop. Thanks for watching, see you soon, Lautipus.